Many people like to hold up the Constitution as the most important thing ever written by mankind. They treat it as holy as the Bible. Now, sure, it's written well, and it has some really amazing, beautiful ideas in it. But the fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter what's written in it, because our current government basically wipes its butt with the thing all the time. And they're doing it again, right now, and no one even knows about it. That's how much we care about our Constitution here. So here's the deal. Article 5 deals with adding amendments. It provides for two ways to do this. The first way is the way that all 27 amendments have been added so far. They go up for votes in Congress and have to get a 2/3 vote in both the House and the Senate. The second way Article 5 allows for the Constitution to be amended is for 2/3 of state legislatures to demand a meeting, and then Congress, quote, shall call a convention for proposing amendments. That's never happened before in our history. But Michigan's state legislature just voted to call a meeting to amend the Constitution over our ridiculous budget. And guess what? It was the 34th state to do so, meaning that 2/3 of our states have now demanded a constitutional convention be called for the first time in hundreds of years. This should be a huge moment in our national history. But instead of hearing lots of excitement out of Washington, all we're hearing is crickets. Anyone who is paying attention is quick to point out that Article 5 is vague, and it's hard to determine what constitutes a real vote by a state. And then some states are voting, but then taking back their votes and then voting again. But no one really knows for sure how it's supposed to work because it's never happened before. But either way, the fact that 2/3 of our states have voted to have a constitutional convention called to write new amendments about our stupid government spending should cause a ruckus in Washington, especially as our beloved Constitution says we have to deal with it once that 2/3 requirement has been met. But our government is just basically ignoring it, because of course they don't want to impose rules on themselves over their corporate spending. So this is just another example of our government treating our Constitution the same way they treat the Bible. That is, they treat it just like toilet paper. Today, let's talk about that by following me on Twitter @TheResident.